Hey guys, this is Mike from Mike Talks About, and I'm going to talk about the Rolex Datejust that I bought the other day. Let me see if I found it's right. Came with box and papers. Generally, when I buy a watch, usually because I buy older watches, I really don't care too much. I mean, it's a plus, and it does add a little bit of value, but when I'm buying a watch personally for myself, I don't particularly care about the box and papers. I feel like people want too much money sometimes when they do have box and papers. I know how to authenticate the watch without box and papers, and my feeling is that a watch is much harder to forge than the papers. So this is the Datejust that I bought. It's a 9 million serial, two-tone, 18 karat and stainless steel. Datejust 9 million serial, which makes it a 1987 and a half. So it'd be the earlier part of 1987. About midway through, they started using the letter prefixes on the serial numbers. So there weren't too many years that they made quickset with plastic crystals. But again, that's one of those things that Rolex doesn't recommend to do it, but you can upgrade this to there's a lot of conversion kits, and your watchmaker can upgrade this to a sapphire crystal and really modernize it a little bit. Besides that, it was in really good shape, as you can see, which is the first watch I bought from this age that has still a Rolex green sticker on the back, so it didn't get too much wear in it. This is a nice, comfortable watch. I mean, I can't say it's my, Rolex Datejust for me. I like more sports models, but you can't argue with it. It's a very, very comfortable watch. I wear one occasionally. As you see, I have an 8-inch wrist, and the bracelet on this one fits pretty well. It's just comfortable. It's a comfortable wearing watch. This thing is 21 years old, and it still looks, especially this particular watch, it doesn't look like it was worn much at all. The buckle has some, maybe he must have been wearing it on his desk or something. It's got a little scratching on it. I put a link up in the corner where the YouTube links are. A lot of folks don't like to buy watches on eBay. They feel like they're going to get ripped off or that. I buy tons of watches on eBay. I buy watches on eBay and then sell them locally because the prices on eBay, sometimes you just can't beat them. There's some people that are asking crazy amounts of money for watches, and occasionally get someone to buy it. But for 87 or so plastic quickset Datejust, two-tone, I'd expect to pay. I recommend you to pay. If it's for you personally, around $1,800. I've bought them for $1,500 on eBay, around the same condition, no box and papers, but I've bought them for as low as $1,500 if you get the snag a deal. And what I've done is I've set up a link so it filters out all of the other watches that you're not looking for up there in the corner. So just go ahead and click on it. It'll show you all the ones that I kind of have set aside for anyone who's looking to buy this kind of watch in the right price range. I mean, you'll find people on there asking $4,000 for an 87 quickset Datejust, or they're out of their mind. But I filtered those out as well because no one should be paying that. It's just not the right price. So that's the 87 Datejust. Reference number on these is 16013. And for this era, a lot of the watches that ended in 13 were two-tone. So just a little tidbit there. I'm going to put up a lot of videos. I found that I really enjoy doing these little video reviews on all sorts of different products, on watches or whatever. But I put up a lot of videos. Some of the videos I'm going to be doing are kind of some tricks to buy watches on eBay or expensive items on eBay, how to not get burned. Because there is scams that go out there, but if you just use a couple little guidelines, get the people's phone number, call them. If they pick up the phone and they answer and they're actually there, most likely they have a watch and they're just trying to sell it and get rid of it. The biggest problem I've noticed with other people is that they're selling something that they don't have and they're not even in this country. But again, that's a completely bogus account or a stolen account. So if you call them, I've had cases where I've called. I've won an auction. I called the seller, and they're like, "Oh, we have no idea that we weren't selling anything. Our eBay account got hacked," and so that was the end of it. So just by calling them, I noticed that you can pretty much filter out anything, And then with PayPal also you have some protection as well. So, and most people are pretty decent as long as they pick up the phone and they're there. There's really not anyone that wants to have someone coming after them for selling them something fake or not sending them something at all. So that's my little recommendation for when you're buying a watch. But another thing too is that if you think you're getting something for too good to be true, it probably is. If you see some guy selling a Rolex Submariner for buy it now $2,000, and you look and he sold 5 of them in the last week, something's up there. But again, the price range in this would be about, I'd say you may be able to pick it up for $1,500 all the way up to $2,000, depending on the holidays are coming, so it may start rising a little bit as people are starting to buy them for Christmas gifts, so that. But that's a heck of a lot better because I was in my local jewelers yesterday, a couple of them, just seeing what they had, and dates just like this they're selling for $32,000, $38,000, $4,000. So it's quite a bit of a savings, and it's a good price. And frankly, I buy them when I need them on eBay for that price. So that's just a little review of this watch and some little tidbits about it. Besides that, until next time, whether it be a watch or something else, I'm Mike from Mike Talks About It.